Greetings, Goddess Body Mind Spirit community. This is Tyra Omilade, your goddess guru, your sister friend. And you know I love helping women align with their life purpose using the power of ancient wisdom in the goddess centered lifestyle. And today, what I want to talk to you all about is the oracle reading for this week. I've already created the astrology reading. I'll be sure to link that here. But also, I wanted to give you some wisdom from the oracle, specifically focusing on my goddess decks, because it's all things goddess here. Y'all know I love the Great Mother, the Divine Feminine. I love being a woman. I love hanging out with women. I love all things women, all things goddess. So that's what we're here about. How are you doing? Hello to the G Hive, the Goddess Hive. Hello to all of you who are new here. I'm so grateful that you are here today. So, yeah, I pulled from my Mythical Goddess Tarot deck as well as from my African Goddess Rising deck. And I just want to give you some wisdom that you can use. It's interesting how these oracle readings match the astrology reading that I did the other day. And I just pulled these cards this morning. But yeah, I'm super excited about that. I do want to just say I have my latest Sacred Goddess Healing Toolkit here available for you. And I love sharing the wisdom, but I feel like people watch and don't take action enough. And so that's why I provide these toolkits. They help you to actually apply the astrology, the oracle readings. And I'm all about working on that subconscious mind. I'm initiated into the mother goddess. Her name is Yemoja. And Yemoja rules the subconscious mind. She rules the emotions. And so much of what we need to do to heal, grow, and succeed is in fact related to that subconscious mind and to our emotions. And so this toolkit is designed to help you stay motivated, tap into your intuition, and really maximize the energy of Cancer season, which is about new beginnings. So setting some goals where your subconscious mind wraps around them and you're going to be like, "Oh my gosh, I'm checking off all the boxes. Manifest it, manifest it, manifest it." And what would a toolkit in Cancer season be like if I don't include a self-care deck? Okay. Also, I included my new moon through the signs video in there also. So avail yourself to this toolkit. Thank you so much. Information is in the description box. So I want to start off with I did a 3-card spread from the Mythical Goddess Tarot deck. And I think this one is just so interesting. It's very, very feminine. And let's see here. The first card is the situation as it really exists beyond appearances. Well, I'm not going to use the interpretation from this book. I'm just going to share what the wisdom says and connect it to the astrology. So the first card that I pulled is Maiden of Seas. And guess what she is about? Cancer. This is amazing. So it says here, I'll just read what the wisdom is. This sea maiden's full creative flow of passion is yours to experience. You are here to let your heart energy regenerate your emotions and your world. Your passion is the key to let the dormant feelings rise from your core into vitality, creating the life that you long for and deserve. So, this week is all about tapping into your passion. And honestly, that new moon that we just had in Cancer, it's not a laid back moon. It's a moon that's more of like, stay the course, stay focused, keep going, take action. And I think that if you are anywhere in, I don't exactly know where I'm supposed to go land, maybe you feel stuck, you feel stagnant, then what this card is asking you to do is to really tap into your inner passion. What are you passionate about? And all you have to do is think about what lights you up. Okay. What brings you to life? Even because I don't know, I feel like there may be people out there who are a little bit depressed. And I know what that's like, where it's like everything is gray. The sky is gray. It's just like you walk around with a gray cloud over you all the time. That's my experience with it because I know everyone has their own experience, but that's how I see it. And and so even for those of you who are feeling gray and blue and stuck, I want you to think about there's something that perks you up. Even if it's like you don't go straight on, like, I'm so excited, I'm so on fire. What perks you up? Tap into that, tune into that this week. It's very important. But when we get to next Monday, we'll start feeling this around Saturday, Sunday. There is an astrological transit that's happening that is like going to catapult us into action. And it could be something happens all of a sudden. It has a lot to do with things being unexpected, are going to be coming around. So I think that we'll kind of be pushed into this. And the way I want to explain to you how to use this wisdom is you want to take advantage of that wisdom, or excuse me, that energy when it is alive. Okay. So when you feel yourself get perked up, when you start feeling yourself being turned on and kind of feeling like I'm so passionate about whatever it is, that's a clue. Maybe you don't see the full path, but that's giving you it's I want you to think about there's this energy in this African tradition that I'm a part of. It's called Ochozi. And Ochozi is all about the GPS. It's the compass energy. That passion in you over this next week is a compass. You want to face it in the direction that it's pointing you in. That's what I mean by face it. You want to face the direction that it's pointing you in, and it's leading you somewhere. It's like a clue. That's how I want you to see it. And yeah, you'll be feeling it in the emotions because again, this energy has to do with Cancer. This is the energy of Cancer. And you can see on the card, the water is coming out of her heart. And so there's definitely something around it's something in your heart, feeling passionate about something coming from the heart. But I want you to open yourself up to also an emotional breakthrough over this next week. Now, this next card I found to be interesting because it's very feminine, just like the first one. This is Gaia. This card is all about Mother Earth. It's the world. In this tarot deck, this is like the highest card. Okay. So let's see what Mama Gaia, Pachamama Onile has to say to us. Okay, so again, she's the earth. And right away, one of the things I'll tell you is actually we have planets in Taurus, which in astrology is all about the earth. And the transit that I told you that's happening where things could be unexpected, it's going to be the start of something. I can tell you that it's kicking something off. But both of those planets are meeting in Mother Earth. And one of the things that I had mentioned was sometimes when we see transits like that, I mean, it almost sounds like anyone could say this in astrology and it would be true. Um, there may be something happening in terms of a natural disaster on Earth. I don't really like predicting it, but I like to say these things in case they happen, which I ask us all right now to just take a moment to channel good energy to Mother Earth, to let her know we care. Is there something you can do to get out this week and do something loving for Mother Earth if you aren't already doing that? Can you send some extra special healing to Pachamama? Um, but it's just part of what is there. But that's one of the things that is coming to me. It's like how much can you be in alignment with nature? That's one of the things that we teach in one of my spiritual traditions, that the more aligned we are with nature, the more balance and harmony we will have in our lives. So, and also having that energy of reverence of the oneness. There's one energy, doesn't matter what name we call it. I may call it Great Mother, someone else may call it God, Holy Father, whatever, all the different names are for that one divine consciousness or that one divine being. Um, and when we are walking in that energy of everything is the is emanates from the one, we are all part of a whole. It changes the way we show up in the world. It changes the way we look at people. And so this is definitely a card of wholeness. And it seems like there is a lot going on in the world where there's so much division. And yeah, it could feel like that. But with this, it's offering this energy of peace and understanding the ultimate is that we're all connected. So this is the great mother Gaia. She's the earth, the all powers of the earth, the very soul of this planet. And it says she reminds you that all life is kin, animal, flora, and human. She offers harvest, abundance, and fulfillment. I want to offer that to you again because I honestly believe this next week could be a very abundant week. She offers harvest, abundance, and fulfillment. She is the highest culmination of form that can be attained and experienced, which is essentially you. We are already experiencing Gaia just by being in a body. And she represents the union with all life that is your birthright. And this is what she wants you to know. Through Gaia, you are reborn into a new self with a new consciousness. She is the ultimate transformation, and all life transforms with her. So I really do wonder what is going to happen over this next week. Today is Wednesday. So it'll start being around, it could be, no, today is Tuesday. What is today? Today is Wednesday. Okay. So it could be starting Thursday, July 11th through July, the 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, something like that, where we just start feeling like there's some transformation that is happening for us. Okay. And I just want to encourage you to allow the transformation to happen. It'll feel like a sloughing off. Something is just really, it's like a layer is being peeled away from you over this next week. But remember, you are being born into a new self with a new consciousness. She is the ultimate transformation, and all life transforms with her. She offers totality, wholeness, and individuation and connection. So walk with respect upon her belly and know that you are connected with all life, and your path will be illuminated with her light. Okay. I am very encouraged. I remember doing a reading about just what is happening and what's going on with the world. I can't remember. It was like last year in 2023. And I remember pulling that. I needed that reminder. So, yeah, that one is beautiful. And it's really more of like a higher level of consciousness and walking at this higher level of consciousness, like being aware of all of the totality of reality in a body. I know I sound so etheric right now. I don't all the time like sounding that way, but that's pretty much what I think that card is asking us to do. Last card from the Mythical Goddess Tarot deck is the Four of Seas card. This one is Moon in Cancer. So this this reading is so Cancerian. It is very feminine, and that's a lot of what I have seen in this week. I'm going to check something. Yes, I wanted to just see how, because I don't know when I'll do the next reading. So I just wanted to see what is the astrology looking like for as we go into next week. And so, yes, this card, this whole reading, it will go into next week. There's a gentleness about this next week. There's this energy around intuition and really The other thing I want you to do is to really understand for women how important our bodies are in terms of being our own personal oracles. Your body will let you know when something is off. You can trust your body because our intuition, our subconscious mind, our inner knowing is housed within the body. And, we're just kind of attuned to have this knowing. So I want you to really trust that. And a lot of what is coming up right now is like, what do you want in your life? What lights you up? What do you want to do in your life? So here we have the 4 of C's card, which is all about desire. So let me pull that one up really quickly. And I'm going to read the whole one because it's not a lot for her. It says, this sensuous woman knows her desires and how to bring them to her. Her full emotions are in concert with the changes of the moon, comfortable in her being with the ebb and flow of life. And I think that is so important. We have to begin to learn that our resilience actually comes from being able to go with the ebb and flow in life. That knowing that we are okay, even when it seems like things are down, there's a wisdom in everything. I'm actually in a little bit of an ebb right now. I just don't have it's something off is what I've been saying. It feels off. Let me not say it is off. It feels off. And in the past, I would just be like freaking out. And now it's just kind of like, well, I did a reading for myself this morning and I was like, I think my process, my life, everything is being refined right now. And the oracle is like, yeah, that's what's going on. So you really want to understand the power of the moon, the ebbing and the flowing. Right now, we are in the waxing phase of the moon, so we might be a little bit in flow. Even with me kind of feeling like I'm in an ebb state, I'm still this week, I'm like, wow, I feel amazing, right? Okay. She encourages you to trust your heart's desire and receive the pearl of wisdom that is there. Look at her hand. Her hand is on her heart. And I want you to put your hand on your heart and look for the pearl of wisdom that is there. So this is what else she says. This is the time to draw to you what you truly desire, to own your power and receive your ultimate fulfillment. Know that your heart's longing is yours for the asking and that the intensity of your desire will bring it to you. And what I like to let people know is we've been kind of taught to have desires bad, it's evil, it's just kind of low. I want to distinguish. I do believe that there are some desires that at least in our mind, that's what it feels like. It's a desire. And we're trying to distinguish, is that desire from the heart? Is that desire connected to our destiny? Or is that desire connected to maybe a limiting belief that we have? And the other thing about desire that I always want to be very clear is that you want to be in touch with what is for you. We can't we can't create desire in other people in the sense that we can't make them want something that we just can't will in other people's lives. I think that kind of can trip people up at times. So I want you to be connected to like what is your destiny? And when you have that desire, this is the other part, the part that I think is empowered. Desire is linked to like this is a context clue to where you want to go next. I think desire is good. We're born into a body and to not have desires is not natural. We just want to make sure that we're choosing desires that are the most supportive for us. Okay. Last one, Queen Mother Nanny of Jamaica, the Maroons. Blessings on all the islands that have been negatively affected. Texas that has been negatively affected by Beryl. So yeah, Queen Mother. Now, when I pulled this card, I was like, wow, this is really interesting. because her card has to do with liberation. Her wisdom has to do with liberation. Again, this is from the African Goddess Rising deck. And that transit that we're experiencing, it's going to be on Monday the 15th, but we'll feel it for sure Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's something that can liberate you. And I want you to think about, what do you need to be liberated from? Is it a limiting belief, a relationship, a job? Um, is it some negative emotional pattern, since we've been getting so much around emotions? What do you need to be liberated from? Because the energy is primed this week to help have that energy of getting that liberation to happen. Is behind your back. It's working for you. It's in your favor. So this is what Queen Mother Nanny says: break free. Your dreams hold the power and keys to your liberation. You are freedom herself. Rise up. You deserve to feel free. What do you imagine for yourself? Daring to manifest your dreams is part of personal liberation. I'm going to say that again. Daring to manifest your dreams is part of personal liberation. So find your own personal liberation codes in your soul's unspoken desires. I didn't even read this before. And here we have the desire card and the liberation card speaking on desire. Okay. Life is too short to live within someone else's story. Divine blessings and magic are on your side. I'm going to repeat that. Divine blessings and magic are on your side. Enjoying your freedom is the best gift to your ancestors. And her goddess declaration, I want you to say this all week long. My dreams empower me. My dreams empower me. So I love this reading so much. And I want to just boil it down to this. I'm hearing to say, where you are complaining in your life, I want you to take a moment to you assess where you are free. Because a lot of times we're complaining about stuff that where we think we're not free. Where are you free in your life? That is the question for this next week. Where are you free in your life? And the more you realize how much freedom you have to do what you want at any given moment, then you will begin to fully connect with your destiny. And then we don't have to take huge leaps. Every little step you take, and some of y'all are working on career. Some of y'all are working on just doing things that make you happy. It's like, I want to go have fun. Maybe there's some fun hobby. I'll never forget a lady who I met she was in one of my trainings. And she told me, I want to tell you, I'm a Black woman and I love country Western music. And she kind of hides it because, hey, before recently, Beyonce, the majority of us were like, country Western music, are you crazy? But maybe you have something that you really love, but you're like, oh, it's a little taboo. It's like, maybe that's what you need to feel that freedom to take advantage of. Maybe you want to be free to go and date, not necessarily have to be tied down to any one person. Maybe the more you get in touch with your freedom, it's like, I really do want to travel. I want to take that dance class. I want to go make some friends. I want to go to a conference, a healing retreat. The more we connect with the energy of freedom and how much freedom we actually have, then it will open us up to our desires so that we could take small little baby steps, little quantum steps, and have that fulfillment that we deserve to have in our lives. This is Tyra Omilade. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that this wisdom is helpful to you. I also just want to invite you again, even if you don't want to buy it right now, if you would just go check out and see what I'm offering in my latest Sacred Goddess Healing Toolkit, which is hypnosis for motivation and intuition and hypnotic goal setting. So, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you so, so much. If you enjoyed this video, if you got something good from this video, I invite you to please give me a thumbs up. I truly appreciate that. All right, you have a wonderful, wonderful week. Let a sister know how it's going for you. Blessings of the goddess be upon you and yours now and always. See you soon, Queen. Peace.